where you call? Oh, never mind. Leah, where you calling from? Leah Dallas, supervisor, 31, is a Leo. Has a 9-year-old. Is a mom, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Here we go.
I need an honest man. Kendra, it's been so hard out here. Whether it be Chicago or Dallas, these men lie too much. Let me tell you real quick. So a guy met me yesterday, asked me for my number, met him for lunch. Everything was cool. And then spoke to him after I got off work. The man lied and told me earlier in the day that he had 6 stepkids, no actual kids of his own. I can't make this shit up. Call him again after work, have a real conversation, a little more in depth, and that man told me, no, these are all his 6 kids. Do I look like I want to be somebody said mama for 6 kids and I got 1?
But how would he say that? So he was saying that he was once married and he was a
never married. Never
so how married. Can he have 6? Okay, but how can he have 6? So how can you have 6 stepkids if you're never married?
Yeah.
So Leah, why did you say that to him in that moment?
I was like, 6 stepkids? Were you together? Or like, how does that even work?
And what did he say?
Like, well, so this was like a long relationship with the mom or whatever. He's like, once you leave a situation for so long, these kids, they kind of like basically grew up with me. So why would I just leave the kids alone? I don't know, but if they're not your kids, you got to let them go.
But let me say this. There ain't nothing more trifling of a man who lies on their children.
Exactly.
That is real trifling. The fact that you lied on now that's terrible. So you're not talking to him no more, right?
Oh no. Spoke to him.
I mean, I don't agree with men lying, especially about their own kids. But you guys notice a trend. For some reason, all these women meet the wrong kind of men. None of them ever meet good men. Isn't that funny? So, because I think she said she's 30 or 29. So you're telling me from the age you're 18 to 30, you've only met bad men. You've only met men who lie. Does anybody believe that?
Like after work, like I said, as soon as he said that, and they have the nerve to ask me, well, how many kids do I have? I have 1. I have a boy. And then I have a puppy. And he goes, well, there's where I pop my balloon. Please don't. No.
He said he pops his balloon because you have a puppy?
A puppy.
It's a red flag, kind of. Yeah, because some women who don't have kids, but they have dogs, puppies, cats. Cats are okay, but cats can be independent. But dogs, every time she makes plans with you, she's going to be making plans for the dog too. Oh, she will end the date quickly because she gotta go walk her dog. She will end the date quickly because she gotta go pick up a dog from the dog sitter. She can't come out with you. She can't make plans with you because she doesn't have anybody to watch her dog, right? Then you go to visit her or she comes to visit you. She brings the dog. Let's say you're allergic to all that weird far from the dogs. Like, if you date a woman with dog, because they love that dogs, some of them, their dogs kiss them in the mouth, then you're going to be kissing her. So all the things men have to think about before you date a woman with a dog. So I understand why some men don't want to deal with women with dogs, because they treat those dogs like their kids. And then they expect you to like their dogs, like as if they are your dogs. Like, that's crazy.
So that's great, because I cut mine into shreds, baby. I'm not playing with you.
So how did you find out the kids were really his? He told you?
He sent me pictures. I don't know why he sent me pictures if they were stepkids, but he sent me pictures. Mind you, this is all in one day, Kendra. I don't have time. I already cut people off pretty quick. So
when did he tell you? I want to know, when did he tell you the kids were really his?
After we we had the conversation when I was getting off work.
So what did he say? I want to know exactly what he said.
Well, he lied so much. So he goes, what did I say? I think I had asked him, so what would you do if you had like your own kids, if these were your stepkids? He was like, basically like, fuck them kids then. I can't pay for none of that. I got to take care of my family. Oh, okay. But that's already a red flag, because you were just a stand-up guy. Now all of a sudden it's just fuck them kids. It's like, okay. So I'm like, something not right. Now I forgot what I mentioned to him after that, but he did say, well, let me send you the pictures real quick and you tell me, because I feel like one of them looked like me. And the last picture, I decided to actually click on it and pay attention as I'm driving. He goes, does she look like me? I said, no, she don't look nothing like you. He was like, well, I'm gonna go get a blood test then. And there's where I was like, wait, you just said these weren't your kids. So make that make sense. He was like, oh, I'm just playing. I said that earlier, like these are my stepkids. I just wanted to see what you were saying.
Yeah, he sounds like a liar, but that's her side of the story. Because guys, I always remind you guys, just because a woman is telling a story where the guy is always in the wrong, doesn't mean it's true until you hear both sides of the story, right? It sounds like he's a liar, but I wasn't there. He hasn't told me his side of the story, so I'll be a fool to believe everything she says. You know what I mean? So I gotta give that guy a benefit of the doubt because we don't know the exact situation because she's only telling what she wants us to know. She's not gonna tell us everything how it went. But also, guys, you can't go on a date with a woman in one day, then get home, then be on the phone with the same woman in the same day after you gotta give them space because you see the guy took himself out of the punani because some of you guys want to be on the phone too much with women and eventually they're going to lose interest anyway.
So yeah, no, I'm ready to hang up the phone now because who lies about their kids for one? Like my son is on my license plate.
Yeah, I feel like nothing's more trifling than a person who
yes,
you want to know how a man's gonna treat you. He's not gonna treat you better than his kids, and if he does, that's sad in itself. Well, let's keep going. That was a great story. Now let's get you a man who don't lie. All right, Leah, what kind of man you looking for, girl?
Very honest man, just very straightforward. I'm very black and white. I am a Leo. Quick to shut down. I'm trying to get out of that. I'm not gonna lie. But yes, the inconsistency has to stop. So I just need a very much straightforward.
I hate the zodiac signs.
Man. Yeah.
What are your deal breakers?
Lying, cheating, inconsistency, sleeping or still living with their girlfriend, baby mama. Way too much of that.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I don't really have a preference.
Yeah, you do.
But at the same time, it just seems like they just all fall in my lap. That's all chocolate men.
And you can't keep one, huh?
So chocolate man it is. Should he make a certain...
Tall chocolate man.
Oh, tall chocolate man.
Yeah.
Is this a tall, dark, and handsome man?
That I want? Yes.
Ooh, Johnny.
I thought you just said you don't have a preference. Yo, these ladies are crazy. They all want the same kind of man. But unfortunately, the tall, handsome, rich, she hasn't even talked about the money because I know Kendra is going to ask about the money. We haven't got to the money because I know those kinds of men, we all know they are very few. We're talking about 10, maybe 15% of all men in the US, right? Because no other men outside the US are running to come and, date American women. We're just going to be honest. So, but for some reason, they believe 50% of men are rich and tall and they want them. Crazy.
These are the men that you normally attract.
Yeah.
But what happened? What's going on since you got all the options in them?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's the thing. Everybody thinks that I got options and they're not real options.
She's speaking.
They're not husband material.
Are you wife material?
Then maybe your preference in aesthetics shouldn't be most important.
Exactly. They are not husband material, but I can guarantee you she doesn't have 10 lists of things a wife is supposed to do for the husband. I can guarantee you that.
If what you're telling us what you always attract is tall, dark, and handsome.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the norm. Huh?
Now because I work in the Hispanic community, I'm getting a lot of that, the older men and stuff like that too. Oh. It's just a habit, y'all. My tongue is always a thing. That whole.
Okay. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Here we go.
Yep. I'm not so big on it, but
that's a lie.
Just can't make less than me.
What's that?
And what's that?
So I've now reached how can I say this?
She's gonna lie.
You don't got to thought the number. I thought a number. Can he make 80K?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the minimum.
At the minimum.
Okay.
We gotta work on more because I did just start a business, so we gotta move on up there.
Yeah, but if you just start a business, that means you're making money. Why do you need him to make more money? It sounds like you want to make your business money and keep it and then spend his money. It's always interesting to me because they claim they got the businesses, like she just said. They claim she's making money, like she just claimed. But then they want the guy to make money for what? To spend money on you? But you're already making money. You're already paying your bills. So that means even a guy who makes 50K should be good enough since you already make the money. You know what I mean?
I said this to a young lady on IG last night. Not saying it's impossible, but when y'all have that, so a man that made 80K don't got a chance.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, okay.
He needs to have a goal, not just standing still.
Okay.
What do you mean he needs to have a goal? If he's making 80K, clearly he has a goal and he's working on it right now. Let's say he's a plumber and he's making 80K. What more goals do you want him to have? Maybe he's comfortable because remember, he's paying his own bills. He's comfortable. Maybe he has a 401k or whatever it is, right? He's doing good at 80K, doesn't have student loan debt because he went to a trade school. So what do you mean goals? He's fine. Sounds like to me, you want him to make more than 80K so you can have enough from his money to spend on you. Let's just call it what it is.
All right, let's do the Kendra Cam.
I mean, she looks good. I don't like that.
I'm in my bathroom, so
we gotta see. Can y'all see it? Oh, there. I can see you. Ooh. She wants to turn around.
I don't like that tattoo. She has a pretty face, though.
So, Leah, you're in Dallas, right?
Yes.
Do you want the guy to be in Dallas?
Preferably. I'm done with the Chicago man.
Okay. And what's the age range you would date? You're 31.
35, maybe 45 at the max.
Okay, 35 to 45. All right. When was your last relationship?
Ended in January.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
She's not gonna answer. Yesterday.
We'll keep that on mute.
Say it again.
We'll keep it on mute.
Okay.
I was
3 flaws you have to work on.
Here we go. Let's see the self-awareness.
Communication, my patience, and
she doesn't know.
I don't know. I think I also need to pour a little more into people this time around.
Okay. So now this is the moment you tell the guy why he should reach out to you. Pretend like you talking to him directly. Go.
Why he should be a stepfather? Convince me.
Well, for one, I'm ready to be a wife. So
you're ready?
I just feel like I'm done with the games, done playing around, done with the inconsistency.
I'm done with the games. I'm done playing around. I'm ready to be a wife. Sounds like I'm ready for a retirement plan. I'm done with the streets, but the next guy, because remember, when they say they're ready to be a wife, that means you, the guy who's going to be that so-called husband, she's going to make you wait till after marriage. So for all these guys, for the game she's been playing, she didn't make them wait. But now that she's ready to be a wife, which means what it really means is that they're tired of paying their own bills. They're ready for a man to come use marriage as a reason for them to be provided for. That's what it really means, in my opinion. Because it's not an on-off switch that, 10 years ago you didn't want to be a wife, now you want to be a wife. The question is why? And most of the reason they give, like she said, I'm tired of playing games. To me, it just sounds like I'm tired of paying my own bills. I could be wrong. Put it down in the chat. I could be wrong, but that's how I literally translate when they say, I'm tired of playing games and tired of being in the streets. I'm ready to be a wife. Like, it's not on-off switch. Because if it's an on-off switch, that means tomorrow she can decide, you know what? I thought I was ready, but I'm not ready anymore. Let me switch off wanting to be a wife. Now you, the new guy, has to give her half of your shit because guess what? She doesn't want to be a wife anymore. I could be wrong, but hey, listen. That's how I translate it. But shout out to Kendra G.